Hi, everybody, and welcome to the hard-scrabble, wind-blown streets of Siena in Missouri City, Texas. This is VypeFortBend.com. I'm Roger Smith, here to bring you softball, and this is the matchup that everyone wants to see and hear about. It's the Ridgepoint Panthers and the Travis Tigers girls, both teams undefeated in District 26A. Glad to be bringing you this one, and it's brought to you by Xfinity, the future of awesome. Also, First Tire and Automotive. We're also brought to you by Archer Volkswagen and the Needville Insurance Agency. We'll be back with an interview with Coach Lindsey Gage of the Ridgepoint Panthers when we continue on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Learn more about gig speed Wi-Fi and other fast speed options. Get started with Xfinity Internet 50 megabits per second for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and you could save hundreds a year on wireless. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 331.22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig Internet and XFi Gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares optimized pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Welcome back to the Batter Up Show. It's Ridgepoint hosting Travis in a softball showdown in District 26A. I think it's easy to kind of consider these teams the two best in District 26A. And Lindsey Gage is the head coach of the Panthers. And first of all, Coach, just give me a summary of how well the year has gone, and have your team played up to your expectations?
Oh yeah, we've played in some tough tournaments already this year. Played some really good teams. I put a lot of pressure on them early to see if we could handle it, and they've handled it well so far. They practice really hard, and things are just coming together. We're just kind of trying to fly under the radar and take care of our own business, and we'll see where that gets us.
Well, when it comes to softball, it's so much different than baseball, where you have to find several good pitchers, and sometimes the key to taking a really good hitting team and doing good things with them the next year is simply finding one or two good pitchers. So you've got Bailey Gray, the starter, and you also have Allie Rezak. And what have they done for you, and what type of pitchers are they?
They've done a great job. They're very different pitchers. They throw very differently. So Bailey started for us. She's done a great job. She's not a big strikeout pitcher, though her strikeouts are adding up. But we play really good defense behind her. She hits her spots consistently, and we're just confident when she's on the mound. And then you have Allie, who comes in and closes out a lot of games. She throws a little bit harder, and she's just a different look. When you're starting to face a team for the second time in district, or they're going 3 or 4 times through the lineup, it's nice to see a change. But they work really well together, and they both work really hard on the mound.
And they have covered all the innings, right? So, please, good Lord up above, keep them healthy. You might be able to go as far as you're going to go with just those two, right?
Yes, and we have Malin Simmons also. She pitched a lot for us last year, but having those two girls being able to handle all the innings and keep Malin out in the field on defense has been a big plus for us.
All right, here's another thing. I know this is not the important thing, really. Wins and losses are the important thing, but I know you're very proud of Grace Yannick. She's getting some media attention this week, and it's really hard to do that with Houston having so many high schools. There's so many different athletes to pick from, but talk about the award that she's getting.
Grace is just the kid that everyone wants on their team. She does what she needs to do softball-wise, but she also does all these other things outside of softball that gets her recognition. So I'm really proud of her. Every accolade that Grace has won, she has worked her tail off for it. So it's great to see when a kid's hard work pays off in other ways than just softball.
So she's basically does good community work other than her softball playing? What are some things that she does?
She is part of the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. She raises a lot of money. She's on a team, and they've done that for years. And she's really gotten her name out there and pushed that in our community. And our softball team has really supported her. Our softball community has supported her on that. She's in NHS. She's in all these, different things that make her very special, and that's why she gets what she gets.
Yes, and it was heartbreaking when she had to go through the postseason last year with her grandmother being ill, and I know that was weighing heavy on her. Yet she still played very well, and hopefully no such thing will be bringing her spirit down when you get into the postseason.
Right, and just being a senior and being a leader that we have on the team, you never want any kind of kid to go through anything like that, but last year as a junior she prevailed and she did what she should have done, and I think she made her grandmother very proud.
All right, well, let's get this thing going. We'll be back with the starting lineups. Thank you, Coach Lindsay Gage, for joining us on the Batter Up Show.
Thank you.
We'll be back on VypeFortBend.com.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgigs.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
First Tire and Auto celebrates spring with the big tire sale. It is big, big, big. Buy 3 tires and get 1 free. The rubber hits the road with great savings for all the high school sports fans as we cheer on all student athletes. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and claim your savings. Make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Night here at the ballpark where the Ridgepoint Panther girls play their home games, and each player has brought out a member of the Ridgepoint faculty. By the way, I need to turn myself up. I'm going to start over. I'm not sure you heard that because I hadn't turned myself up. This is Teacher Appreciation Night here at the ballpark where the Ridgepoint Panther girls play their home games, and each player has brought out their favorite teacher from the Ridgepoint faculty, and had Mr. Simmons, the PA announcer, read a little tribute paragraph that they had written, the girls had written on their own to make sure that their favorite teacher is honored. So let's give you the starting lineups for the Travis Tigers. Ariel Kowalewski will lead off and pitch. Lauren Garza bats second for the Tigers. She plays shortstop. Maddie Morris at third base, bats third. Kennedy Clark in the cleanup position is catching. Casey Perkins in center field for Travis, and she bats in the 5 spot. Batting sixth, it's Addie Flores, the left fielder. Rachel Ramirez at first base, bats seventh. Elle Smith plays second base and bats eighth. Jaden Coburn is the designated player who bats in the 9th spot, and she bats in place of Maria Reese. For Ridgepoint, it's Jade Uresti playing second base and leading off. Malin Simmons is the shortstop and bats second. Grace Yannick is at third base and bats third. Reagan Green is the cleanup hitter, and she plays first base. Braylon Daniels, the catcher, bats fifth. Riley Shipp is in left field. She bats sixth. Bailey Gray is pitching for the Panthers, and she will be batting for herself. Blaine Simmons in right field batting eighth, and Callie Mays in center field for the Ridgepoint Panthers. This is also a special night for Grace Yannick, as you heard Coach Gage talk about in the Batter Up show. She is being honored by KPRC Channel 2 as the Athlete of the Week. And so, little underlying story here. I wasn't going to mention it until she got a couple of hits, but this is kind of a situation where KPRC doesn't have any video of Grace, so they need to show what a great player she is, and she's going to need to play very well. So, no pressure, Grace. Hope you can come through. On the other side is the Travis Tigers, and under Coach Katie Kilgore, they had a terrific year last year, made it into the third round of the playoffs, and they are undefeated in district. Both teams are 6-0, so this is a showdown that a lot of folks have been waiting for. The two teams split last year. Travis won the first one, and then Ridgepoint got revenge in game number 2. But both teams are very, very strong. The only thing that I think if Katie Kilgore, and by the way, I wanted to interview her for the Batter Up show, but that was not possible because they played a JV game right before this one. And as a result of that, she was coaching that game. And, you know, you can't tap someone on the shoulder and say, can I interrupt your coaching to get a pregame interview? And then the JV game ended, and then the two teams started warming up. So I guess the cows were out of the barn. It was really too late to do anything about that, but no worries. And we'll get Katie Kilgore in a future game, the head coach of the Travis Tigers. All right, we will step aside one more time. Again, our coverage on VypeFortBend.com is brought to you by Xfinity, the future of awesome. Archer Volkswagen, First Tire and Automotive, and also the Needville Insurance Agency. We'll be right back on VypeFortBend.com and bring you the first pitch.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Learn more about gig speed Wi-Fi and other fast speed options. Get started with Xfinity Internet 50 megabits per second for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and you could save hundreds a year on wireless. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 331.22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig Internet and Xfi Gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares optimized pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
What does the 50th anniversary of Title IX mean? It means I'm valued, I'm empowered, I can do anything. It means I'll pave the way for every girl who plays high school sports in the future, just like every female student, coach, official, and administrator blaze the trail for me, because every student deserves the opportunity to play. Encourage girls you know to participate in Texas high school sports.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Become a Vype Insider today. Access breaking news in high school sports. Enjoy premium articles and exclusive coverage written by expert analysts, and watch exclusive videos, documentaries on programs in your area. It's only $2.99 a month if you subscribe for the monthly plan. If you go for the yearly plan, it rounds out to just $1.99 a month. It costs you only $24 a year to get all of your Vype news throughout the entire year. Subscribe today. What are you waiting for? It's less than a cup of coffee a month. Become a Vype Insider. $2.99 a month, $23.99 for the whole year. Hey, it's Vype. We will see you at the games.
First Tire and Auto celebrates spring with the big tire sale. It is big, big, big. Buy 3 tires and get 1 free. The rubber hits the road with great savings for all the high school sports fans as we cheer on all student athletes. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and claim your savings. Make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
For nearly a decade, Comcast has been helping students get ready. We've connected 4 million low-income students to low-cost, high-speed Xfinity Internet. We're working with hundreds of school districts across the country to sponsor free internet and laptops. And now, we're turning 1,000 community centers into lift zones, Wi-Fi-enabled safe spaces to study, so more students have the tools they need to be ready for anything. Learn more at comcast.com/education.
Let's play ball.
All right, here we go. The Ridgepoint Panthers in the home whites with the purple sleeves and the purple socks, taking on the Travis Tigers in their all-red road uniforms with the white numerals. And those are trimmed in black, and they will start off with Ariel Kowalewski. She is the super junior, last year the super soft, and I'm sure she's only gotten better with more experience. She was the straw that stirred the drink. Her nickname, AK-47. And the ball is blowing hard out to right field, and she hits lefty. So I think Bailey Gray, who's starting inside the pitcher's circle for Ridgepoint, needs Dang it, I just now turned myself back on. I inadvertently muted myself. I said so many good things, and yet, well, now I've just got to say we're about to have the first pitch From Bailey Gray of Ridgepoint to Ariel Kowalewski. Right-handed pitcher, left-handed hitter, hard wind blowing out to right field, and the first pitch is high for a ball. Bailey Gray, 17-2 on the year, 90 1/3 innings pitched. This is her 21st start and 22nd overall appearance. The 1-0 pitch is a little bit high, and it's 2-0. Bailey has allowed 104 hits in her 90 1/3 innings, 68 strikeouts, 27 walks, an ERA of 3.18. The 2-1 pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. And by the way, Bailey Gray's whip is 1.45, and for those of you in Rio Linda, that means walks and hits per innings pitched. The 2-1 pitch is high, and it's 3-1. Now Travis is ready. Kowalewski poising the bat on her shoulder, and she rips at it and fouls back and to the left. We were expecting partly cloudy skies. We got mostly cloudy skies. Here comes Gray's pitch. Kowalewski grounds it foul outside of first base. I don't think I gave you the whole infield. It's Reagan Green at first, Uresti at second, Malin Simmons at short, and Grace Yannick at third, and in the outfield in left, Riley Shipp, Callie Mays in center, and Blaine Simmons in right. 3-2 pitch, hard ground ball to Uresti. She gobbles it up and throws to first in time. That's the first out. You always breathe a sigh of relief when you can get Ariel Kowalewski out, and that one goes 4-3.
Tigers shortstop, number 9, Lauren Garza.
Lauren Garza, right-handed hitter. She was a big part of the strong playoff run. I remember an exciting series at Cy Woods that Travis won. Gray brings the first pitch, swung on and missed, and Garza couldn't catch up to the heat right there. We've got an umbrella handy just in case. We just might need it. And a foul right back in front of us. We're on the elevated deck of the aluminum stands here at Ridgepoint. Pretty good crowds out from both fan bases. 0-2 the count on Garza. And a changeup gets her. Swinging and missing, she goes down. And things are going pretty well thus far for Bailey Gray.
Coming to the plate for the Tigers, third baseman, number 13, Maddie Morris.
Now it's Maddie Morris, another right-handed hitter. Open stance. Got the white New Balance shoes on, digging in deep with that back foot. First pitch is a strike at the knees. Bailey Gray doesn't waste too much time between pitches, brings the next one, and it's a ground ball toward Yannick at third, takes it on 2 hops, throws across in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Bailey Gray and the Ridgepoint Panthers. They'll be coming to bat when we return on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Learn more about gig speed Wi-Fi and other fast speed options. Get started with Xfinity Internet 50 megabits per second for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and you could save hundreds a year on wireless. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 331.22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig Internet and XFi Gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares optimized pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
First Tire and Auto celebrates spring with the big tire sale. It is big, big, big. Buy 3 tires and get 1 free. The rubber hits the road with great savings for all the high school sports fans as we cheer on all student athletes. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and claim your savings. Make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
All right, time for Ridge Point to see what they can do with Ariel Kowalewski. Kowalewski is kind of pressed into the pitcher,
leading off the bottom of the first for the Lady
responsibility.
Panthers.
They would
Second
really
baseman, number 15,
like to have her.
Jade Uresti.
They would like to have her out in the field if that was possible, but it just hasn't worked out that way, and she'll face Jade Uresti to begin things. A .507 average for Jade, left-handed hitter. Here's the first pitch, and she lets it go by upstairs for a ball. Jade with an odd base percentage of .548, 37 hits to lead the team. 4 doubles, 3 triples, 3 homers, and 20 RBIs. Here's the 1-0. Outside. She takes some uppercut practice swings as she steps out. Open stance from the left-handed box. Here's the 2-0, and that is lined down the right field line, and that is going to be cut off there by Maria Reese, but Uresti will easily make it into second. And make that, I said that she had 4 doubles, make it 5, and 38 hits.
Stepping into the box for the Panthers, shortstop, number 2, Malin Simmons.
Now Malin Simmons, .507 average, .580 on base percentage. She has 35 hits. She has 8 doubles. That leads the team in that category. First pitch to her. And that's in there for a strike on the outside corner. She's got 2 triples and a homer, 17 runs driven in, and an opportunity out there as Uresti is ready to run off of second. And it's a bunt, and it goes into foul territory on the third base side. It landed fair, but spun over to the left of the third base line. On defense for Travis, Kennedy Clark is the catcher, Rachel Ramirez at first base, Elle Smith at second, Lauren Garza is at shortstop, Maddie Morris at third, Addie Flores is in left field, and we'll give you the rest in a moment. The 0-2 to Simmons. She holds off on swinging at the changeup, and it just misses away. 1-2. Casey Perkins is in center field for Travis, and Maria Reese in right field. 1-2, pitch on the way. That's also outside, 2-2. Kowalewski might be pitching Malin very carefully here so that if she does walk her, then that would just set up a force at every base. But it also brings up Grace Yannick. Here's the 2-2. Missing away, and it's 3-2. The Tigers were retired 1-2-3 in the top of the first. Now Ridge Point looking to break out on top. Here's the pitch. And that is fouled back into the screen. I really was not expecting these kinds of threatening skies, but we'll just see how it goes. Maybe Rosie Vega, our wonderful producer, can say a few prayers against rain. And there is ball 4. The 3-2 pitch misses away. And it looked like Kowalewski was really just playing it super close to the vest there.
Grace Yannick.
Now Grace Yannick, she's got some power, and she hits from the right-handed batter's box, and the wind doesn't really favor her. The first pitch is outside. Grace is at an even .500 batting average for the year, .577 on-base percentage with 32 hits, 5 triples, 4 doubles, and 7 home runs. That leads the team. The 1-0 swung on and fouled out of play on the right. The wind really blew it farther and farther over the stands over on the first base side. Yannick also has 41 RBIs, and that leads the ball club. That is high fly ball to right field, and it's going to drop in. It's going to be a base hit. And everybody who was on base moves up 1. So you've got Uresti at third, Belen Simmons at second, and it's a single for Grace Yannick.
Coming to the plate for the Lady Panthers, first baseman, number 12, Reagan Green.
Now Reagan Green, we'll see what she can do. 373 batting average, 429 on base. She likes to draw those walks. 25 hits, 6 doubles on the year, and 27 RBIs. That first pitch is high. The runners bluff it going. Ariel Kowalewski with the little sunflower. I think that's what it is. I'm not real big on identifying flowers. The 1-0 is high, 2-0. I am teaching taxonomic classification, so I guess I should be a little better at it. It's either a sunflower or it's a black-eyed Susan that didn't get a black eye. I'm not sure. By the way, I noticed Ariel Kowalewski as I was pulling into the parking lot and hurrying in here as quickly as I could, that she had a small problem. She needed to get back on the bus because that's where her water bottles were. And it was locked and she didn't know how to get on. So I'm sure she got her water, but that's the kind of thing I do to myself all the time. Here's the 2-0 to Green. And sliced over near the Travis dugout, and Caitlin Kilgore, I don't know why I called her Caitlin, she goes by Katie. She got up off of her ball bucket and almost made a great play. But in the end, she appeared to be very human. 2-1 the count. Green is ready. Takes outside. And the count's 3-1. One more pitch outside the strike zone, and that'll walk in a run. Kowalewski, who bats lefty, is a righty pitcher. That's a ground ball towards shortstop. Lauren Garza up with it, throws to third. That's her best play, and they do get an out, but a run scores as Jade Uresti comes home. So Reagan Green reaches on a fielder's choice.
Tonight's catcher, number 13, Braylon Daniels.
That play went 6-5. Now Braylon Daniels steps up. She leads the team in batting average with .561, and she's in the 5-hole. That's a pretty good hitting team. First pitch to her is golfed into center field, and that will drop in for a hit. Everybody's only going to move up once because they had to kind of hold and make sure the ball wasn't going to be caught. Yannick is now at third. Green is at second, and it's a base hit for Braylon Daniels.
Now batting, Lady Panthers left fielder, number 4, Riley Ship.
Third hit of the inning for the Panthers, and now left-handed hitting Riley Ship, a Laterno University commit. She's going to go to school up in Longview. First pitch, strike on the outside corner. Fastball from Kowalewski. You know who's from Longview, right? You know, he talks like this, and he sits there and talks to himself while he's starting his car. Swing and a miss by Riley Ship. She's down 0-2. Bailey Gray waits to bat next. Only one out. Here comes the 0-2, and Ship, good discipline. She lets an outside pitch go by. Kowalewski steps off, now back on. And brings it. Check swing, and it's high. 2-2, the count even. 1-0, Ridge Point on top. I said 3 hits for the Panthers, and actually that's right, 3 hits. Foul tip, just got a piece of it in and out of the mid of Kennedy Clark. Well, that's not really accurate. It hit the top of her mitt. It was never one that she really had a chance to squeeze for the foul tip third strike. So here comes another 2-2. Takes it high and away, and the count goes full. After going behind 0-2, Riley Ship has fought back to an even count. Kennedy Clark goes out to the pitcher's circle and talks to Kowalewski. conversation is pretty short. And I noticed that Ship kind of has part of her jersey collar in her mouth while she gets ready for a pitch. Here's the 3-2. Ground ball toward shortstop. Garza comes home. And safe because the throw pulled Kennedy Clark's foot off the bag. Yannick scores, and it's 2-0 Ridge Point. So I guess that would have to be an E6 because the throw was inaccurate.
For the Panthers, starting pitcher number 7, Bailey Gray.
Oh, that's a tough one for Travis. That should have been the second out. But now it's Bailey Gray. See if she can hit as well as she can pitch. .436 average, .476 on base percentage. She's got a pair of doubles, a pair of triples, and 1 bomb. And now we've got a timeout. And we've got a mound conference and players only for Travis, isn't it? Katie Kilgore is talking to the infield umpire. I think what she might be talking about is a contention perhaps that Lauren Garza, her shortstop, was obstructed by a base runner at one point. But Coach Kilgore is not too upset. She's smiling as she goes off the field. So Bailey Gray, like I said, pair of doubles, pair of triples, a homer, and 18 runs batted in. First pitch swinging and back into the screen. By the way, Coach Lindsay Gage of Ridge Point looking like she's in pretty much aggressive mode tonight. She's having the runners dart off the bases just in case there's contact. The 0-1 outside for a ball. Bailey Gray would really like to help herself out here with a pair of RBIs, and that pitch is up and in. I reached for my umbrella, which almost blew away. I might need it. Here's the 2-1 to Gray. That's a fly ball, and it's going to be the shortstop. Garza backing up, makes the play, 2 away, and the runners hold. So, you know, Travis, with the situation they've been in, they might be pretty happy if they can get out of this, only giving up 2 runs. But now it's Blaine Simmons. She and her sister are headed for Mary Hardin Baylor. She's a lefty hitter near the front of the box. The wind favoring those left-handed hitters if they can pull it. Here's the pitch, way upstairs. Blaine's a little vertically challenged, so that was way up out of the strike zone. That means she's short. Here's the 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Kowalewski has kept her control. She's kind of hit those spots to try and get the chase pitches, but you're not going to get too many of those. Here's the 2-0. Strike on the outside corner. And the umpire being very helpful. We're knowing right away, even before she raises the hand, that it's a strike. 2-1 is high, 3-1. Kowalewski's gone to 3 3-ball counts, but she's only walked 1. That was Blaine's sister, Malin. Here's the 3-1. She swings and it goes straight back behind us, over near the concession stand. Blaine steps in. She's still in the front part of the batter's box. 3-2. And that is a line drive caught by the third base player, Maddie Morris. I don't know if that would have been foul if it had gotten past her, but she made a very nice catch, and that'll do it. So for Ridge Point, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 3 runners left on base. We'll step aside and be back with inning number 2, Panthers 2, Tigers nothing.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgigs.
We see all you do to get work done, whether it's keeping your office clean or redesigning your space for 3 or 300. Our business is to keep business going. Buy online and pick up in store, or get free next business day shipping at Office Depot, OfficeMax, and OfficeDepot.com.
I'm going to do another baseball game very soon, but they were really on me to do the softball. That's Clary Groen, whose daughter Sarah Beth is a freshman who is called up to the Ridge Point varsity, but not in the lineup yet. Don't know if she'll see action, but she's a very promising young player. Already has a long ball in JV play. All right, so Travis goes back to work with the bats. And the leadoff hitter, Kennedy Clark, the catcher for the Tigers, against Bailey Gray of Ridge Point, who retired the Tigers in order in the top of the first. After Clark, it's Casey Perkins and Addie Flores. And the umpire is stepping out from behind the plate, and she says a little something to Bailey Gray, who gives her the thumbs up. Ooh, and that squirts out of Braylon Daniels' mitt and just bounces off the umpire. No harm done. A lot of noise coming out of both dugouts. That makes it fun. Here comes the 1-1, and it's a ground ball up the middle into center field for a base hit. Kennedy Clark with really solid contact, and now Casey Perkins. I would give you some statistical information on the Tigers. I just don't have any. By the way, they got some very nice looking gray batting helmets. Those look new for this year. You can usually tell when batting helmets have been around for a while.
Courtesy runner
now,
for Tigers pitcher,
it is
number
Savannah
12,
Searle, who is running at first base for Kennedy Clark. Casey Perkins, first pitch swinging, going behind us. It might hit aluminum. Yes, it does. I love when that happens. I love that sound. So now you got Searle, the courtesy runner, out there, and she might be a bet to go. That is a line drive over Yannick's outstretched glove and into left field for a second straight single.
Now batting for the Tigers, left fielder, number 4, Addie Flores.
Mr. B is here. Everybody at Ridge Point knows who Mr. B is. All right, Addie Flores stepping in, a right-handed swinger, tall and slender, against the slender Bailey Gray, whose first pitch to her is high for a ball. You had Reagan Green from first and Grace Yannick at third, crashing in hard, expecting a bunt. Tigers down 2-0. There's a bunt toward first, and they throw to first, not in time. Everybody's safe. It looked for a moment there like Bailey Gray and Reagan Green weren't sure who should take it. And then when Bailey Gray took it, she kind of had to step to her left before she released it so she didn't hit Reagan Green right in the forehead. So that's an infield single, and something's cooking for Travis here, as the first pitch to Rachel Ramirez is a ball. Righty versus righty as Bailey Gray continues to work. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. She brought the heat. All right, Bailey Gray rocks and brings it. Outside corner, strike. And the count is 1-2. Travis would really get a B12 shot of confidence if they could come back with 3 or more runs here and take the lead. That pitch is high, the count even 2-2. Kennedy Clark singled, Casey Perkins singled, and Addie Flores. And now Rachel Ramirez trying to deliver. Swung on and missed, and down she goes. Second strikeout for Bailey Gray. And the first out in the top of the second.
Number 6, Elle Smith.
Elle Smith spells her name like Elle McPherson. You know, I think a lot of parents started naming their little girls Elle after Elle McPherson came along. And there is the pitch wasn't delivered by Bailey Gray, but it's softball's version of a balk. The pitch is called a ball because she started her motion and couldn't finish it. The 1-0 pitch is high and away for a 2-0 count on Elle Smith. No relation to me as far as I know. Here's the 2-0. Check swing under her fists, and it's a ball inside, 2-0. She's got a very quick between pitches routine. Here's the 3-0. Upstairs, and a bases loaded walk brings home the first Travis run. And give that girl an RBI.
Stepping in the box for the Tigers, designated player number 1, Jaden Coburn.
Jaden Coburn stands in. She's the designated player. You don't say designated hitter, it's designated player. Bats in place of Maria Reese, the right fielder. First pitch is upstairs for a ball. Savannah Searle came home with the first run for Travis. There's a pitch right down the middle, mid-thigh. And I think because Bailey Gray's just been having a little bit of trouble throwing strikes, that the Tigers are taking till they see one that's in the zone. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Jaden Coburn almost coming out of her New Balance shoes on that one. Holds up her right hand to the umpire, now has the bat poised. The 1-2 is grounded to the right side past Uresti, and as she dives for the ball, a runner goes down. 1 run scores, and everybody is safe. And that runner was Elle Smith as she was trying to make her way to second base. She tripped because of Uresti going for the ball, and we're going to have to see if Uresti is okay. She's kind of holding behind her ear. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but it might have been the tip of Smith's shoe might have actually clipped her in the back of the head. Not sure. But Casey Perkins came on home. And it's 2-2. And only one out. So no extra base hits for Travis. Uresti gets up. I think she's going to be fine. She's just throwing the ball around a little bit with Reagan Green just to make sure she's loose. And she's smiling, so I have no concern that she's leaving the game. Fans give her a hand. So we have a 2-2 ball game.
Stepping into the box for the Tigers, tonight's pitcher, number 2, Ariel Kowalewski.
Now Ariel, perhaps her parents or grandparents were big fans of the movie Little Mermaid. I know I was. First pitch to her is lashed into right field for a base hit. Off of Blaine Simmons' glove. 1 run scores. Make it 2. It's going to be a 3-run single plus an error. Kowalewski ends up at third. They throw to third behind her, and she scores. 4 runs come in for Travis. Oh, Nelly. It is 6-2, just like that. So Ridge Point just kind of needs to gather their forces here. So even when she was down 2-0 and Coach Kilgore went out there to talk to the infield umpire about something, she came off the field smiling, and I'll bet that's because she was very confident her girls could do something just like that. So on the play, Addie Flores came home. Rachel Ramirez, well, she was struck out earlier, I'm sorry. Addie Flores, Elle Smith, and Jaden Coburn came in ahead of her. She really roped that ball to right field. Had a lot of topspin on it.
Coming into the circle,
and we're going to see
Panthers,
a pitching change already for these Ridge Point Panthers. We'll tell you about Allie Rezac when we return on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Learn more about gig speed Wi-Fi and other fast speed options. Get started with Xfinity Internet 50 megabits per second for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and you could save hundreds a year on wireless. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 331.22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig Internet and XFi Gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares optimized pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Back here at Panther Field, where the Ridge Point girls play softball, and they have fallen behind here 6-2, already make a pitching change. In the top of the second, Allie Rezac comes on. This is going to be her 13th appearance. She has started 3 games, 20 2/3 innings covered, a win-loss record of 2-1. Her ERA is 6.77, and the WHIP is 2.03. So Ridge Point certainly not going to panic here, but they do need to stop the bleeding as quickly as possible. And Rezac now faces Lauren Garza. And the first pitch to her is a ball.
This is the shortstop, number 9, Lauren Garza.
So the bases are clear after Kowalewski came all the way around. Ground ball to Hopper to third, under Yannick's glove and into left field. And Travis really has it rolling. Next up, Maddie Morris, who grounded out to third her first time.
Maddie Morris.
Righty versus righty, seeing Rezac the first time. First pitch down and in for a ball. Doesn't look like there's a lot of subtlety to Allie Rezac's delivery. Don't think meat, just give them the gas. Here's the 1-0, down and in again, and it's 2-0. The wind is still blowing out toward right field. Rezac rubbing up the ball, brings the 2-0, upstairs 3-0. We might have a wild, wild night of a seesaw game ahead of us. Here's the 3-0. In there for a strike inside corner. It appeared Garza was taking all the way. Five hits in the inning for Travis. Ripped down the left field line, but foul. I mean, she really hit that one right on the screws. If we start to get some rain, that's a little bit harder if things keep going this way. I mean, on the field. Ridgepoint might welcome a little rain delay. Here's the 3-2. And that's just outside. And with still only one out, there are two runners on. And now Travis has batted around here in the second inning. Garza moves over to second.
Now batting for the
Now
Tigers,
it's Kennedy
catcher
Clark.
number 10, Kennedy Clark.
Left-hander with power, watch out. Here's the pitch, and it's a ball just above the letters, evidently. Rizak rubs the ball against her hip, brings the 1-0. That is also upstairs, and she's down 2-0 as she works to Kennedy Clark. Rests the bat on the left shoulder. Looks at a ball, 3-0. They're downright giddy in the Travis dugout at this point. There's a strike. Now Clark kind of steps out of the box and kind of gets that hip twist, visualizing it, ready to power the ball, and she hits it high in the air, foul ground on the left. Yannick giving chase, but it hits the net about 20 feet up. Yannick with a really hard throw right back to Rizak, like she was very, frustrated that that one didn't stay in play for her. Here comes a 3-2. Down and out for a ball, and the bases are loaded again. Garza goes to third, Maddie Morris to second, and now Kennedy Clark will no doubt be replaced on the bases. Well, I guess I thought the last time she was. I think Savannah Searle came in for her, and Savannah comes out of the dugout now.
Courtesy runner for the catcher, number 12, Savannah Searle.
Searle as in Pearl, S-E-A-R-L. Now Casey Perkins. Check swing on the first pitch, and that hitter on the arm. A run comes in. Lauren Garza crosses the plate for run number 7.
Hey, let's go 2-7.
Maddie Morris now moves to third. Searle, the courtesy runner, is at second, and Casey Perkins goes to first with a hit by pitch. Now Addie Flores had a single earlier this inning. It's 7-2 Travis after the hit by pitch forced in another run.
Batting for the Lady Tigers is left fielder number 4, Addie Flores.
Addie with a long blonde ponytail. Looks at the first pitch upstairs. Ridgepoint has not had too many crises of pitching this year, but they may be in for one right now. Swung on, and Addie slices it over the screen on the right side. 1-1 the count. Flores with the left heel in the air, backs away from that one as it dives in across her feet. And the count's 2-1. Rizak rocks and brings the 2-1. Fly ball to right field, backing up Blaine Simmons. She makes the catch, but a run is going to come home. Sacrifice fly as Maddie Morris comes across the plate. So that's Addie Flores getting the job done. That is out number 2.
Now batting, Tigers first baseman, number 7.
And as for the base runners, Searle moves to third, but Casey Perkins stays at first. Now Rachel Ramirez, a strikeout victim earlier this inning when Gray was still on the mound, and the first pitch from Rizak is down and in for a ball. 8 runs across for Travis. And I don't have a record of the most runs allowed by Ridgepoint in a half inning, but this is probably it. And there is Reagan Green knocking the ball down in fair territory and making the play herself. And finally, Ridgepoint gets out at the top of the second. 3 unassisted is the way you can score that one. Kind of a mess. In fact, I'm going to have to tally it up before I can come back and tell you, runs, hits, errors, that kind of thing. We'll be back on VypeFortBend.com.
First Tire and Auto celebrates spring with the big tire sale. It is big, big, big. Buy 3 tires and get 1 free. The rubber hits the road with great savings for all the high school sports fans as we cheer on all student athletes. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and claim your savings. Make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
We see all you do to get work done, whether it's keeping your office clean or redesigning your space for 3 or 300. Our business is to keep business going. Buy online and pick up in store, or get free next business day shipping at Office Depot, Office Max, and OfficeDepot.com.
We want to thank the folks at Office Depot, Southwest Freeway at Williams Trace in Sugar Land, taking care of business every day so we can bring you Fort Bend County sports every week. So Ridgepoint suddenly down by a score of 8-2 in the top of the second. There were 8 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors, and 2 Travis Tigers left on base as Callie Mays leads off for Ridgepoint in the bottom of the second. The count 1-0. She starts to run as that one comes in, and it's outside for a ball. It's one of those days that even though it's high humidity, I think a lot of people with allergies, seasonal allergies, are suffering a little bit as Mays slices one foul down the left side. In the count 2-1. I say that because Callie appeared to take one of those big, one of those. The 2-1 is high, 3-1. She's the center fielder. You know she's got speed, so just getting on one way or another would do just fine for the Panthers. Kowalewski brings the pitch, and it's outside, ball 4.
Stepping to the plate for the Lady Panthers, second baseman, number 15, Jade Uresti.
Now Jade Uresti doubled to start the game and came around to score. And a 2-run first inning for Ridgepoint. Things looked promising for the Panthers, but then the Tigers hit them in the mouth in the top of the second with 8 runs. The first pitch is a ball to Uresti. Quite a season she's having. Left-handed hitter, Kowalewski rocks in, brings it. Down and out for a ball. Clark gives the sign. Kowalewski Brings it outside, and it's 3-0. I have a feeling that bases on balls are going to be a big part of the equation tonight. Here's the 3-0. Surely they wouldn't give her the green light, and no, it's a 4-pitch walk. Two walks to begin the bottom of the second.
For the Lady Panthers, shortstop number 2, Malin Simmons.
All right, now Malin Simmons steps in. Nobody out and runners first and second. First pitch, swinging and ripped toward the right center field gap. It gets down, cut off nicely there by Casey Perkins. Callie Mays comes around third and scores, but the throw comes in and prevents another one. On the throw home, Simmons goes to second. So that's a single. She takes second on the throw. Uresti ends up at third base.
Now batting for the Panthers, third baseman number 16.
And Bridgepoint draws a little closer. It is 8-3. Now Grace Yannick singled and scored the second Panther run. Little creeping up toward the front of the batter's box, and first pitch swinging from the right side, out of play. We're just getting the tiniest little bit of drizzle. I don't think it's going to be a problem. It'll just be a nuisance. It's not enough to affect the pitchers. 0-1 on Yannick. Kowalewski brings it. And that is sliced foul over on the right, and it might end up on the tennis courts. Bridgepoint has a fine tennis team. I'm sure that they will know the difference. You know, they won't try to serve a baseball. Here's the 0-2. Upstairs. Two runners in scoring position for Yannick. And I believe she's hitting .556 with runners in scoring position. And she sends one to center field, and it drops in for a single. That scores Uresti, but Simmons has to stop at second. Yannick is now 2 for 2 with a pair of singles.
Now batting.
8-4 is our score. Bridgepoint continuing to chip away. Still nobody out. Reagan Green will come up. She reached on a fielder's choice her first time up. Slightly open stance near the front of the right-handed box. Kowalewski brings it. Change up, and Yannick steals second base. No way that the catcher, Clark, was going to throw down, because if she had, then Malin Simmons would have scurried home from third. But now two runners in scoring position for Reagan. And the pitch gets underneath Clark, but not very far, so nobody moves. And the count is 1-1. The wind continues to blow to right, maybe not quite as hard now. Green takes a mighty swing. It goes in foul ground on the right. It doesn't quite get out of play, but it was out of the reach of Elle Smith and Rachel Ramirez. Green taking her time. Her dad is just to my right, giving his encouragement. 1-2 on the way. Swung on and missed on the changeup. That was a beauty of a pitch by Kowalewski. She doesn't throw the changeup very often, but when she does and pulls the string like that, it can be devastating. Now Braylon Daniels with a RBI single in the first comes up. Wears a little white hair ribbon. Outside with the first pitch is Kowalewski. It's 1-0. It's a big ponytail of I guess attachments. Here's the 1-0. Change up on the inside corner, and a beauty from Kowalewski.
Let's go time those up. We're throwing too many of them.
Now I think the wind is whipping up a little harder. Here comes the 1-1. Sliced, and it's over the screen and headed for the tennis courts again. Roger Smith with you, and we've got 3 games for you on VypeFortBend.com this week. Travis fans, we'll have your baseball team undefeated in District 26A play, taking on Elkins Friday night. Swing and a miss, a great spoil on another change from Kowalewski. That was a great job by Daniels. Anyway, so we got the Friday night baseball game, Travis hosting Elkins, and then Saturday at noon, Hightower taking on Terry. The 1-2. Downstairs, good eye by Braylon.
She got that piece of tape on her arm, Blue. Pitcher got that tape on her arm, swinging.
Riley Shipp waiting to bat next. Here's the 2-2, and that is another one sliced foul out of play. Flies over the Travis dugout on the first base side. And Kowalewski to Green before and now to Daniels. She's kind of changed those speeds and has the hitters a little off balance, but the pitch is high there, and it's now 3-2. First base is open. Malin Simmons is at second. Yannick is at third, and Yannick is at second. There's a foul tip strike into the mitt of Kennedy Clark, and 2 are away. Kowalewski doing some great pitching there.
Now batting Panthers left fielder number 4, Riley Shipp.
So now it's up to Riley Shipp to keep this thing going. First pitch, and she fights it off down the left field line, and it is caught by Addie Flores. Fighting the wind a little bit, but had it all the way, really. All right, so that's it for Ridgepoint. They do score a pair, but they're still down 8-4. Travis leads as we go to the third on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Learn more about gig speed Wi-Fi and other fast speed options. Get started with Xfinity Internet 50 megabits per second for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and you could save hundreds a year on wireless. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 331.22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig Internet and XFi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares optimized pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Allie Rizak out there for her first full inning of work for Ridgepoint, and starts Elle Smith with a strike to lead off the third. Elle Smith and Jaden Coburn, and the top of the order, Ariel Kowalewski. Righty versus righty. Elle Smith had an RBI walk her first time. There's a ground ball to Uresti at second. The play took her toward first, and it's a quick 15-foot underhand toss to Reagan Green. There's the first out.
Seven in the box. Tigers designated player number 1, Jaden Coburn.
Now Jaden Coburn comes up. She had a single and scored one of the 8 runs in that big second inning for Travis. First pitch swinging, Uresti to her right, picks it up, throws, and in time. The Travis coach is right there near first base. Just can't believe it. Katie Kilgore is shaking her head and smiling. I think that's just her style.
Coming to the plate, Tigers pitcher number 2, Ariel Kowalewski.
That was awfully close. So close, I think that maybe it was wrong. First pitch bounces into Kowalewski. She's 1 for 2, grounded out in the first. Got a single that scored 3 runs, and she herself scored when she came up in the second. Off-speed pitch by Rizak, top of the strike zone. In there, 1-1. One pitch, just missed the outside corner. And I'll tell you what, Braylon Daniels was doing everything she could to frame it. But the home plate umpire didn't see it the same. Rizak brings it just below the knees, and it's 3-1. You do want to pitch Kowalewski carefully. Rizak adjusts her face mask. All the softball pitchers do wear that thing. And the 3-1 pitch is down and away for a ball, and Kowalewski reaches.
Now batting for the Travis Tigers shortstop, number 9, Lauren Garza.
Lauren Garza is 0 for 2, but I was about to say she led off the second, but she didn't. First pitch swinging, Blaine Simmons, basket catch. Almost fooled her there right at the end, but anyway, I was starting to make a point. That's something that never happens to Vin Scully, or never happened to him while he was still actively announcing. Anyway, fly ball to right field to Blaine Simmons. That's the third out. So for Travis in the third, no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We'll proceed to the bottom of the third. It's Travis 8 and Ridgepoint 4. You're listening to softball on a Tuesday night on VypeFortBend.com.
First Tire and Auto celebrates spring with the big tire sale. It is big, big, big. Buy 3 tires and get 1 free. The rubber hits the road with great savings for all the high school sports fans as we cheer on all student athletes. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and claim your savings. Make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Bailey Gray leads off for Ridgepoint here in the bottom of the third. She is no longer the pitcher in the circle for the Panthers, but she's still in the batting order. Hit a pop-up to short her first time, swings at the 0-1 pitch and fouls it out of play past the first base dugout. We've got baseball Friday night, Travis fans. Your Tigers hosting Elkins. Can't wait to see Travis and Ridgepoint play baseball against each other. That's always a treat. There is a deep drive by Gray. And it's going to get down in the left center field gap, hit the fence on 1 hop, and she leads off for a double. Now Blaine Simmons.
For the Lady Panthers, right fielder, number 10, Blaine Simmons.
She hit the ball pretty hard when she came up, lined the ball to third base player Maddie Morris. But Morris made the play. Runner at second, nobody out. And the first pitch to Blaine is down and away for a ball. She hits lefty like her twin sister. Here comes the 1-0. Up and away for a ball. Hope you had a good Tuesday. I would be looking forward to the men's Final Four, but, the Cougars dropped out. And Simmons lashes one on the ground foul to the right. By the way, my son Wesley and I got to go to San Antonio and go to the game, and even though the Cougars just played poorly, it was very disappointing how it came out. But we do have a very positive story on the trip home. The 2-1 to Blaine Simmons, and she shouldn't have gone after that one. It was way outside, and she chased, and it's now 2-2. So as you know, if you go back and forth between Houston and San Antonio, there's a Buc-ee's in Luling about an hour east of San Antonio. Here's the 2-2. Simmons swings and misses. One away. Callie Mays now comes up. She walked and scored one of the two runs in the second for Ridge Point.
Callie Mays.
So a bunch of disappointed University of Houston fans, including my son Wesley and me, were coming back on I-10, and we stop at the Buc-ee's, and Akeem Olajuwon goes into the Buc-ee's. First pitch to Mays is a strike called on the outside. And Akeem came in, and it was just a thing of the beauty. It was a love fest. He was so happy to have so many people coming up and saying hello. That pitch is outside, 1-1 on Mays. And he was smiling so big, and everybody around him was happy to say hello, take a picture, talk to him, and he was just as happy to interact with them. Mays swings, and that's off the screen on the left side near the Panthers dugout. So what a treasure he's been to Houston, both as a college player and a professional. And despite the fact that our Cougars lost on Saturday, it was just great to see a very happy, friendly Akeem Olajuwon. Swung on and missed. Kowalewski comes up with a pair of strikeouts to get to 2 outs.
Seven in the box for the Lady Panthers.
And after Bailey Gray hit that leadoff double, she's still at second. Now to the top of the order, Jade Uresti. Double and a walk and 2 runs scored. Open stance for the lefty hitting leadoff hitter for Ridge Point. Checks her swing down and away for a ball. So the Panthers and the Tigers both undefeated in District 26A play. Somebody's going to walk out of here in undisputed first place. The 1-0 pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Not my style, said Jade. She's rocking the long eyelashes. Here's the 1-1. Just underneath her knees, evidently over but low. 8 runs in 1 big half inning for Travis. Ridge Point has had 2 in the first and 2 in the second. And now there is a drag bunt by Uresti. In fact, she's out. And she's out because she tried to bunt it while she was out of the batter's box. She took a good 2 steps, and I think the umpire made the right play. And Nate Peroni, the assistant coach for Ridge Point, who's the first base coach, comes over, and the home plate umpire's explanation was satisfactory, and he keeps on moving. And we'll keep on moving to the 4th. It is Travis 8, Ridge Point 4 on VypeFortBend.com.
Become a Vype Insider today. Access breaking news in high school sports. Enjoy premium articles and exclusive coverage written by expert analysts, and watch exclusive videos, documentaries on programs in your area. It's only $2.99 a month if you subscribe for the monthly plan. If you go for the yearly plan, it rounds out to just $1.99 a month. It costs you only $24 a year to get all of your Vype news throughout the entire year. Subscribe today. What are you waiting for? It's less than a cup of coffee a month. Become a Vype Insider. $2.99 a month, $23.99 for the whole year. Hey, it's Vype. We will see you at the games.
Well, you heard the man. It's Maddie Morris to lead off for the Tigers. Righty hitter against Rizak. Allie Rizak came off the bench. The first pitch is over but low, ball to Maddie Morris. And just in case I didn't describe it like I needed to, I'll tell you about the third out in the bottom of the third as we're in the top of the fourth. That pitch just missed the toenails of Maddie Morris, who's grounded out and walked and scored one of the 8 Travis runs. The Tigers lead it 8-4. Rizak brings it, and there's ball 3 high. So on what was the third out in the bottom of the third, Jade Uresti, I was kind of thrown by the fact that she had the ball at the bat in one hand as she made a bunt attempt, but she was out of the box when she made contact with the ball. There's a strike to Morris. So when you leave the batter's box and make contact with a pitched ball with the bat, then you're out. 3-1, bounces in, and Morris goes on down to first. Rizak wasn't close with that one.
Kennedy Clark.
Now Kennedy Clark, she's been productive with a walk and a single. She's gotten on twice and given Savannah Searle a chance to courtesy run. There's a strike on the outside corner to Kennedy Clark. Powerful left-handed hitter. She has the home run capability. Started to go after that one, and it just missed away. Ridgepoint fans didn't like the ball call. Rizak brings the next one. Change up, just missed the outside corner, and it's 2-1. Rizak takes a deep breath. Wind continues to blow out toward the right field foul pole. That's down and away. The count 3-1 on Kennedy Clark. Rizak takes a moment, goes to the back of the circle, picks up the rosin bag. The right-hander delivers. Ground ball, and it popped up and hit Morris in the leg. She's okay, but that's strike 2. I think Rizak might want to go to another one of those. Here's the pitch. That's down and away for ball 4. A pair of walks to start the fourth, and that's not what Rizak or Ridgepoint needed.
Center fielder, number 3, Casey Perkins.
Searle comes out of the dugout to run for Clark, and now Casey
Courtesy runner
Perkins.
for the Tigers is number 12, Savannah Searle.
Got a hit and was hit. Singled and hit by pitch. Didn't get her, flush. Didn't hurt. Easy for me to say, but I think it just grazed her. She squared to bunt, and it's a double steal. Safe at third is Maddie Morris. Braylon Daniels got it down to third as quickly as she could. Searle moves to second, Morris to third. Down and in for ball 2. I think the rules allow for Bailey Gray to come back into the game if that's what Coach Gage decides. That pitch is over but low, and it's 3-0. Perkins with a weight on the back foot. Rezak's pitch in there for a strike inside corner. Burned it right off. Rezak rocks and brings it down the left field line, but it twists foul. Pretty good contact there and a nice compact swing that brings the count to 3-2. 8-4, Travis on top of Ridgepoint. Tigers are the visiting team, batting in the top of the fourth. Reagan Green comes over, says a little something to Rezak. Here comes the 3-2. And it's a tapper foul that bounces up and hits her in the lower leg. She's all right. She hasn't got time for the pain. Perkins ready for another 3-2, and again she fouls it off of her lower leg. And maybe when that happens twice, it does start to smart a little bit, but the umpire said, "Are you okay?" And she nodded her head. All good, or at least good enough. Here's the pitch. It's a pop-up on the infield, and it's going to be Green to take control and make the catch. One away.
Good job.
Just to the right of the mound, and she said to her pitcher,
Tigers left
Rezak, I got this.
Addie Flores.
Now Addie Flores, single in the second and scored. Also got a sacrifice fly later in that inning. First pitch is inside for a ball. Hope you're listening and enjoying yourself wherever you may be. Here's the 1-0. That is toward right field. Blaine Simmons ranging over, makes the catch. Matty Morris tagged from third, and the throw to third is not in time. Yannick applied the tag on Searle, and the Ridgepoint fans thought that they had gotten the catch it in the outfield, fire it to third double play. But as it is Addie Flores sacrifice fly.
First baseman number 7, Rachel Ramirez.
Correction. Okay, yeah. Addie Flores sacrifice fly for out number 2. Now Rachel Ramirez fouled the first pitch back while I was looking at my scorebook. The 0-1 pitch is lined to center. Callie Mays spears it. Oh, that could have been disaster if it had gotten past her. Nice catch out there. A line drive to center field. It was loud, but it didn't produce anything. And so for Travis, 1 run comes in on no hits, no errors, and let's see, 1 runner left on base. Strike up the NXS. We'll be back 9-4. Travis on top of Ridgepoint as we will go to the bottom of the 4th.
First Tire and Auto celebrates spring with the big tire sale. It is big, big, big. Buy 3 tires and get 1 free. The rubber hits the road with great savings for all the high school sports fans as we cheer on all student athletes. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and claim your savings. Make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com. First Tire and Auto celebrates spring with the big tire sale. It is big, big, big. Buy 3 tires and get 1 free. The rubber hits the road with great savings for all the high school sports fans as we cheer on all student athletes. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and claim your savings. Make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Belen Simmons leads off for Ridgepoint in the bottom of the 4th. They trail 9-4. First pitch swinging, High fly ball to left field. Casey Perkins steps to her right, now steps in. Now she's got it. One away for Grace Yannick. You know, a home run might get Ridge Point fired up. Maybe she can shoot one. Go Oppo to the right field. Kowalewski starts her with a changeup.
Grace Yannick.
Well, you hear what Mr. Green says. This changeup will be coming early and often. Here comes the 0-1. And I think that was a changeup, and she swung above it. 0-2. Yannick near the front of the box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Yannick, and she swings and misses at the changeup. Frustration might be setting in a little bit. Now Reagan Green.
Now batting for the Lady Panthers, first baseman, number 12, Reagan Green.
And Kowalewski, I do believe, threw Yannick 3 straight changeups. Reagan Green with 2 outs and the bases empty stands in. Kowalewski brings it, strike on the inside corner. I realize a lot of you who are listening to this love softball and know a lot about it, and maybe some do not know quite so much, as Green ropes one to the right center field gap. It gets down for a hit. She turns first but holds there. So some of you know this, and I don't want to insult the intelligence of an avid softball fan
13, Braylon Daniels.
as Braylon Daniels steps in. But the pitching staff on a softball team, you don't have to have as many pitchers. 1 or 2 good ones will suffice. The first pitch outside to Daniels, who singled in the first, struck out in the second. Kicking the dirt around in the right-handed box. Here comes the 1-0. Downstairs. The bottom dropped out of that one. Kowalewski, I should say. I have another friend who spells his name the exact same way that Ariel spells hers, but it's Kowalewski for her. There's a line drive foul off the right side. Daniels steps back in with a 2-1 count, 2 outs, runner at first. That's Reagan Green. Ridge Point down 9-4, and the pitch is high. It's 3-1. Just a second. Here's the 3-1. Fouled out of play. Clary Groen, who is the Ridge Point baseball public address announcer, and he has his son Carter on the team. He also has his freshman daughter, Sarah Beth, on the Ridge Point varsity squad tonight. Has a score on baseball for me. Reagan Green goes to second base on ball 4. Okay, so
left fielder, number 4,
no score
Riley
after 2
Ship.
innings, says Clary Groen. Elkins and Ridge Point, no score after 2. And we're going to have a courtesy runner for Ridge
Courtesy
Point.
runner for the Panthers catchers, number 23, Hannah Purvis.
Hannah Purvis comes in, and she runs for Braylon Daniels, who's the catcher. Riley Ship comes up. Open stance from the left-handed box. An extra base hit would be a huge blessing for Ridge Point. First pitch swinging and straight back foul. Ship, as I observed the first time she batted, she pulls up the collar of her jersey, and it's in her mouth as she gets ready to swing. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, and that's a ball outside. Good thing she held up for the Panthers. Open stance, brings it. Right back to Kowalewski, off her glove and into center field. But because that slowed the ball down, Reagan Green comes to third and stops. Purvis stops at second. And Ship gets a solid single up the middle. Kowalewski almost grabbed that thing.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 7, Bailey Gray.
All right, now Bailey Gray, who is the pitcher of record, she stands to take the loss if Ridgepoint can't catch up. But if she could do something big here, that would go a long way toward a big comeback. First pitch swinging, she wanted to rip that one into the outfield, but she fouls it straight back into the net. Gray has popped up and doubled in this game. Kowalewski takes a moment, brings the 0-1, and swung on and fouled back again. Bailey Gray is down in an 0-2 hole. Keep an eye open for the changeup. Blaine Simmons waits in the on-deck circle and hopes to get an opportunity. Here's the 0-2. Just outside. Good eye for Bailey Gray.
Good job, Bailey. Get out, Bailey. Let's go.
This could be a turning point one way or the other. Travis has been in control ever since they took the lead in the top of the second. There's a number toward first base, and Rachel Ramirez, easy play, steps on the bag, and Ridgepoint sees an opportunity go by the boards. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on. We'll continue. We've played 4. 5th inning coming up. Travis 9, Ridgepoint 4.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Learn more about gig speed Wi-Fi and other fast speed options. Get started with Xfinity Internet 50 megabits per second for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and you could save hundreds a year on wireless. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 3/31/22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and xFi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares optimized pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Leading off top of the 5th for the Lady Tigers, second baseman, number 6, L. Smith.
L. Smith and Jaden Coburn, and top of the order, Ariel Kowalewski for the Travis Tigers, who lead at 9-4. Allie Rizak came on in relief, still out there for Ridgepoint. The first pitch bounces into L. Smith, who got an RBI walk in the second inning and led off the third with a ground out to second. She has a pretty deep crouch as she waits for the pitch, swings and misses, 1-1. You know, of all the deep crouches that I remember, Pete Rose, he bent his legs quite a bit in the batter's box, and Ricky Henderson also. That pitch is high, 2-1 now on L. Smith. Vin Scully once said that Ricky Henderson has a strike zone the size of Hitler's heart. Here's the 2-1, hard ground ball backed up the middle and into center field for a hit. L. Smith saying, let the big dog eat.
7 up at the plate.
That's kind of funny because, you know, she's a good ball player, but she's not the big dog. She's very, very lean and not exactly the power broker with the bat. But now she's at first base with good speed. Jaden Coburn takes a pitch low for a ball. Coburn is 1 for 2. Singled in that 8-run second. steps in. And there's a bunt, but it bounces up and hits her in the hand, so that's ball. That's a strike on a foul ball, 1-1. Open stance for her. Ready for the 1-1. Swings and misses at a pitch that might have been down and in, and then a throw by Braylon Daniels over to first, trying to get L. Smith straying off the bag. Two and one the count on Coburn, and she fouls it out of play to the right. It would be very helpful for Ridge Point to not have anyone in scoring position when Kowalewski comes up. There's a ground ball foul outside of third. Coach Kilgore of Travis makes a half-hearted effort reaching to her right. She is rocking the Battle Vision shades on top of her visor. I'm pretty sure they're Battle Visions. Here's the 2-2. I don't know what happened there. Rizak held on to it too long, and it just came in there, a big old humpback pitch, and came in higher than the top of Coburn's helmet. So the count is full. Here's the 3-2. That is roped toward right field, down in front of Blaine Simmons. She doesn't play it cleanly, but L. Smith stopped at second. So it's a little bit of a bobble, but no harm done. But it's the second straight hit for Travis in the top of the fifth.
Stepping up to the plate for the Lady Tigers, pitcher number 2, Ariel Kowalewski.
Chilling portent. Not that the weather's cold or anything, but runners first and second, and Travis already up by 5. It's not the best situation. The first pitch is down and away for a ball to Kowalewski. And L. Smith looked like she thought about advancing from second to third, but quickly changed her mind. Change up, just missed the outside corner. Two and nothing the count. Kowalewski steps back in there, and it's down and out for a ball. Rizak pitching very carefully, but I think that maybe if she does send one right down the middle, Kowalewski should have the green light here. Rizak rocks and brings it, and that's down and away for a ball. 2 singles and a walk load up the bases. L. Smith is at third, Coburn is at second, and now it's Lauren Garza's turn. And it looks like we might see a pitching change. And, you know, I was thinking we might see Gray come back onto the mound, and sure enough, she just now has. She'll warm up. We'll step aside. This is VypeFortBend.com. Travis leading 9-4, top of the fifth, and threatening. We'll be back.
First Tire and Auto celebrates spring with the big tire sale. It is big, big, big. Buy 3 tires and get 1 free. The rubber hits the road with great savings for all the high school sports fans as we cheer on all student athletes. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and claim your savings. Make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Bailey Gray 2.0 goes back to the pitcher's circle. She's on the hook to take the loss in this one, but Ridge Point's not done. They have the infield drawn in tightly with nobody out and the bases loaded, and a check swing foul back by Lauren Garza. Gray struck out Garza in the first inning. She was able to put the Tigers down 1-2-3, but then ran into big trouble in the top of the second, and right now it is 9-4. That pitch is high for a ball. It went in and out of the glove of Braylon Daniels, the catcher. She couldn't find it for a second, but it rolled in front of the plate, so there was no chance for Elle Smith to come home from third. The count is 1-1. Gray delivers. Fouled straight back, 1-2. She could really use another strikeout of Garza right here. Here comes the 1-2, and that is rocketed toward left field. Back on it is Ship. She makes the catch. It's another sacrifice fly for Travis. They've had another one tonight. Sac fly by Lauren Garza, and RBI brings Elle Smith home from third.
Now batting for the Tigers.
Meanwhile, Coburn stays at second,
13,
and
Maddie
Kowalewski
Morris.
stays at first. The score is now 10-4. First pitch to Maddie Morris is outside for a ball. Had a broadcast the other night. A player at first base had the last name Matamoros. Almost like the Texas history figure. There's a foul off the screen on the right. Maddie Morris has a 1-1 count. Open stance, right-handed hitter. Gray delivers. That is a soft liner towards center, and it gets down. Nobody's going to score, though. They put the brakes on Jaden Coburn as he comes around third. She stays right there. Kowalewski now moves to second, and Maddie Morris is on with a single at first.
Now batting
Rich
for the
Point
Tigers,
continues
catcher
to keep
number
the
10,
infield
Kennedy
drawn in
Clark.
tight. They'll come home with any Adam ground ball. That's AT''EM ground ball. Kennedy Clark, left-handed hitting catcher, looks at the first pitch right down the middle for a strike. Yep, that was right down Waters Lake Boulevard. Or is it Waters Lake Road? I can't remember. 0-1, grounded through the left side of the infield. That'll bring home 2 runs. It's 12-4, Travis on top. Clutch single by Kennedy Clark. What a night she's having. Singled and scored in the second. Walked later in the second. Walked again when she came up in the fourth, and here in the fifth, she has 2 RBIs on that single. Searle comes in to run for her. First pitch swinging, little number toward third. Yannick charges, makes a late throw that bounces into Reagan Green and gets past her. Maddie Morris comes home with a run. Searle stops at third. It is now 13-4, and Travis is in a position to get a run rule victory. Ooh, my goodness. That would not sit well
Now
with the
batting
Ridge
for
Point
Tigers,
faithful.
Left fielder number 4, Addie Flores.
So give an infield single to Casey Perkins and a throwing error helps her advance to, well, she didn't advance. So I guess because it's a base hit, no error. Now, Addie Flores has a count of 1-0. That what could be the magic run to end this thing early is at third base. That's a strike on the inside corner right there at the knees. I don't think Addie Flores thought so, but of course that doesn't matter, and she's not worried. It's 2-1. Gray has gone back into the pitcher's circle, and there's a tapper that goes foul, rolls over near the third base dugout. Flores is the 8th Tiger batter to come to the plate in this inning. Down and in with a ball, 2-2. Tough night for Ridgepoint. Bailey Gray back on the mound for her second stint. 3-2. Ground ball back to Gray. She goes to first, and a run scores to make it 14-4. 2 away and a runner at second. That's Casey Perkins. She stayed right where she was.
Now batting Tigers first baseman number 7, Rachel Ramirez.
Now Rachel Ramirez. She looks at a strike on the outside corner. Looks at the second pitch and it misses away. I'm going to presume that is what Coach Gage wanted her pitcher to do when Gray threw over to first base. It would have had to have been a tag play if they had gone home with it. Foul ball back into the screen and a nice rip by Rachel Ramirez. Here comes the 2-2. Another foul ball into the screen. So when Ridgepoint comes up in the bottom of the 5th, they will need, assuming that no more runs come across, which I should not assume, actually. Swung on and missed it. The change up, and Ridgepoint does get out of the inning. So we will move to the bottom of the 5th, and Ridgepoint is going to need at least one run in this at bat to prolong it. And the players they have coming up, Blaine Simmons, Callie Mays, and then Jade Uresti, top of the order. Roger Smith with you on VypeFortBend.com. They'll play Imagine Dragons. We'll be back with more Tigers and Panthers. 14-4.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Learn more about gig speed Wi-Fi and other fast speed options. Get started with Xfinity Internet 50 megabits per second for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and you could save hundreds a year on wireless. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 3/31/22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and XFi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares optimized pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Leading off the bottom of the 5th for your Lady Panthers, right fielder number 10, Blaine Simmons.
So Blaine Simmons needs to get something started for Ridgepoint. First things first is score a run and make sure they don't get run ruled here in the bottom of the 5th. The first pitch to Blaine is high for a ball. She hit the ball hard to third base her first time and then struck out in the third. Kowalewski brings the 1-0. Ground ball hard to second. Tough hop for Elle Smith, but she gathers it in and makes the play. It really kind of jumped up on her. It looked like she was going to be fielding it about knee high, and then it kind of jumped up, to her abdomen.
Panther center fielder number 24, Callie Mays.
And Travis looking pretty carefree out there. Callie Mays stands in. Anything to get on here. But she does not square around a bunch. She takes a strike on the outside corner. Callie walked and scored in the second, but struck out when she came up again. Here's the 0-1. Outside, nice backhand by Kennedy Clark. Mays has good speed. Pitch on the way. And that would have hit me right in the umbrella. if I hadn't been, in front of this net, or behind this net, I guess I should say. I think you heard that one live and in color. Here's the 1-2. Check swing. Did she go? No, she did not. It's a little bit of an awkward situation. You got a left-handed batter. The infield umpire that they appeal to is down the first base line, so he doesn't really have that great of a viewpoint. That pitch is high, and the count now 2-2. Callie May steps back, wears a batting glove on her right hand, the one closer to the pitcher, and a bare hand picked up the dirt. Here's the 3-2. Fouls it back again, hanging in there like a rusty fish hook. Travis can kind of smell it right now. They want to have sole possession of first place in District 26A, and they're up 14-4. Mays is ready. That pitch is upstairs, and she draws a walk.
Stepping to the plate, Panthers second baseman, number 15, Jade Uresti.
Now Jade Uresti started the game with a double. Came around to score. Things were looking good for Ridgepoint at that point. After one, they were up 2-0, but now they trail 14-4. There's a hard ground ball to second. They go to second for one. No time to go to first for a double play, but safe on a fielder's choice. L. Smith flipped it to Lauren Garza, and now Travis is 1 out away from run ruling the Ridgepoint Panthers on the hard scrabble streets of Siena. Kowalewski looking at the left-handed swinging Malin Simmons. Here comes the pitch. Swung and missed at the changeup. A runner at first, that is Jade Uresti. They got to get her home, or this game will be basically a technical knockout after 5 innings. Pitch down and away. 1-1 on Malin Simmons. Uresti has good speed. Here's the pitch to Malin. Down the left field line, but it will get down in foul territory. And it's 1-2, so Ridgepoint is 1 strike away from a big defeat on their home field, and Travis is 1 strike away from a guaranteed split over their big rival. Here's the pitch by Kowalewski, and that's a little soft liner right back to Kowalewski, and that will do it. A convincing victory for the Travis Tigers. They win it 14-4 in a game shortened to 5 innings. We'll be back with the totals right after this.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgigs.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Learn more about gig speed Wi-Fi and other fast speed options. Get started with Xfinity Internet 50 megabits per second for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and you could save hundreds a year on wireless. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 331.22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and XFi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares optimized pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
First Tire and Auto celebrates spring with the big tire sale. It is big, big, big. Buy 3 tires and get 1 free. The rubber hits the road with great savings for all the high school sports fans as we cheer on all student athletes. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and claim your savings. Make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
We are back at Ridge Point where the Panthers go down 14-4 to the Travis Tigers. This was not a shot across the bow. This was a couple of big cannonballs in the side of the ship. But of course, Ridge Point will get its chance against Travis again. They will go to 11111 Harlem Road later this season. And I know Ridge Point is going to be determined to have no more than this one district loss on their ledger when they have that next game. Travis, on the other hand, improves to 7-0. And the cool as a cucumber poker face Katie Kilgore, their head coach, well, she's going to be smiling a little bit tonight for sure. So here are your totals. Travis with 14 runs on 6 hits. They made no errors, and they left 8 runners on base. Ridge Point with 4 runs on 4 hits. They made 3 errors, and they also left 8 runners on base. Bailey Gray takes the loss on the mound, or I guess I should say in the pitcher's circle tonight. And Ariel Kowalewski, she delivers the victory for the Travis Tigers. So I really want to thank Rosie Bega, my wonderful producer back inside the mothership, Vype World headquarters. And she keeps us on the air, gives me all the good reminders that I need, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Rosie. So for her and for Suna Venkat, Merle Bertrand, Patrick Kinnick, Bob McKay, the entire VypeFortBend.com team, we thank you so much for listening. And there will be better days for Ridge Point, but look out for Travis. They are not a very deep team, but boy, they have talent. They complement each other so very well, and they are most definitely on a roll with a record of 7-0 in District 26A play. Join us on Friday night. The Travis Tigers baseball team will be hosting Elkins. And then on Saturday afternoon, we'll have Hightower hosting Terry. By the way, speaking of the Elkins Knights, they are over at the baseball field taking on the Ridge Point baseball team. And I was looking for an update, but all I have is that after 2 innings, it is no score between Elkins and Ridge Point. Again, our final score, Travis 14, Ridge Point 4. Thank you for listening. I'm Roger Smith. This is VypeFortBend.com. And the Travis girls have just broken up their post-game huddle. They are as happy as they deserve to be, no question about it. And we will talk to you on Friday night on our baseball game between Elkins and Travis. Good night, everybody.